Oh, sorry. We gotta do it a little different because otherwise we're gonna get flagged like Vanilla Ice. We don't need Under Pressure. So it's a little.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I like that. That's perfect. It works out where it's like, yeah. Are we
live? Are we ready? Hello and welcome to the Gingerdale Community College morning announcements. I'm Sarah.
And yo, what up? It's your boy, Gap Tooth Warrior, a.k.a. Battlestar Galactica. Everyone else knows me as Daniel, but you'll know me as whatever I give you, so it's fine.
That's fine.
I got more
fine.
AKAs
It's only slightly embarrassing.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Fine. You guys are fine. Woo!
Guys.
Oh, welcome to Gingerdale.
Check out that episode. That was like a premiere Riverdale craziness.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was, we got a lot.
We did get a lot. A lot happened.
Oh,
and I like that it wasn't all in the beginning of the episode. It was like piecemealed throughout.
It wasn't
we had
heavy.
We had a couple of like fun throws to Archie comic characters that not everyone may have picked up on, but I really enjoed that. We'll get into that. Overall, what did you an overarching see what I did? An overarchingness. What did you think overall?
Overall,
Daniel.
the episode itself, if I'm gonna, you want me to rate it early or no?
Yeah, go ahead and rate it early.
All right, fine. And also, you guys can rate it too while I'm talking. Just
what did you guys think overall? What would you, from 1 to 5? What would you guys?
1 to 5. I'm
1 to 5
giving this
gingers.
episode 1 to 5 gingers, and I'm gonna give it 3.5 gingers.
3.5.
3.5. It was
okay.
It was, I wouldn't say a completely solid episode, but
I agree.
It was something that it's a start.
It's a good start. I give it a 3.75.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah, like just a little better than what you think. I think if we weren't in Fred's dreamland for so long, it would have been better. But I did enjoy his dreamland at the same time.
At moments I had flaws.
You had flaws?
Yeah, with the dreamland.
Okay.
With the dreamland.
We'll get to his dreamland.
Yeah, we'll get to it because I got things to say.
So at the beginning of the episode, we are in the Who Shot Fred Andrews world.
Immediately, like boom, boom, bang, bang, boom, we're in.
Poor Archie, bringing his dad into the hospital, bleeding, dragging him through the snow. And as Jughead said, he's surprised that he made it there because I couldn't imagine with all that adrenaline running through me trying to get your dad there to save his life.
Nope. I don't know if I would have been able to drive steady or anything. It would have been like, oh, I'm freaking out.
I don't think I'd even remember the drive. You know, like when you're just like you go autopilot, everything's like going nuts, and you're just like, I got here. Somehow I got here.
Somehow I know I'm here, and I don't know what happened.
That makes sense. We got to meet, because everyone comes to the hospital to visit. We got to meet the new Reggie.
Ooh, that's right. And the way they did it was kind of slick.
Yeah, right? It was
oh, Reggie? Hey, oh, no, he gave him a hug. Thanks, Reggie. And I was like,
just in case you weren't like, this is the only Asian man in Riverdale.
Yeah, like
it's gotta be him.
Guess you guys will kind of know who he is, right?
And we had Destiny's Child show up.
Oh my God, you saw them? Okay, they gave you so much Destiny's Child when they walked in. The camera does like a Dutch angle and pulls right up to him, and then you see her standing in the middle like, hey everybody.
They like struck it.
What's going on?
Like Bill's are like,
hey. It was literally just like that, like, and you just saw one with the arm out, the other one was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Okay, well, this is a new Destiny's Child."
I like it though. I'm okay with it. Can we get some popular music? And then it'll be like my jam.
That's true.
Jams, life. So we've got some ratings of people in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us. We've got some new faces. We've got some old faces. We've got some staples. We love all of you.
What's up to you guys?
Larry Newble, it's okay. You're not late. We were late, so it all worked out in the end.
Fine.
Migdalia's being amazing and producing this for us, so I didn't have to sit here and click it. However, I have notes, so you'll see me look over. LaRon Underwood gives it a 5 out of 5. Cool. Carlos gives it a 6. It was that good for you?
Dang, Carlos.
Anna Miles, hello and welcome. She gives it a 4.
Okay.
Ryan Zero Speeds gives it a 7.
Okay.
All right, people liking it.
Wow.
Super Samurai gives it a 10 out of 5.
Damn. Okay, all right.
Larry Newble gave it a 4.5.
All right.
Okay.
I can go with that.
Hello, Robert. I'm going to butcher this. I apologize.
Yeah, here it comes.
Luera? You need to give it a shot.
Luera?
So I'm not a jerk.
Luera? Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Let me know if I got it right.
Archie was a mess in this episode. Which is completely understandable.
Yeah.
He's numb, full of adrenaline. He's in shock, trying to process everything that happened.
I was going to say, try to process that your dad just got shot. And
is dying.
You have that moment happening, trust me, you'd be a mess too.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I would be a mess. And Veronica tries to comfort him in her girlish charms, and it works for a minute, and then Archie does a typical thing that a lot of people, I don't even want to say it's a guy thing. It's a very typical human thing to push. I don't know about your family, but in my family, if we won't see you for a while or we're hurting, we push everyone away and we're mean. So that's the girls too. So that's why I say it's like a people thing. It's not just a guy thing.
Well, see, the thing is for me, I was just like, dang, okay, you just finished up, something.
She helped you out, boo.
Yeah. And he's like that, I didn't have to come here. No. Whoa, but man, you guys were there together and, don't do that.
She distracted him. And then everything the shock wore off, the adrenaline calmed down, and reality hit. She opened the bag of his father's belongings, and he just sees his father's things strewn about and covered in blood. I mean, I don't know what my reaction would have been. I feel like his wasn't out of the norm.
The dude walked the dog before they did the bag thing. So my thing was kind of like, you can kind of chill.
He walked the dog before showering.
Yeah, because he had
he came home and was like, I need to take care of my dog. He was still in that weird delirium.
Oh, well, okay, you're right. It's all shock.
Yeah.
So then when reality finally did set in, it's like, okay, I need you to leave. And then
you were like, ride or die.
She did a ride or die dream girls moment.
Love
like
it.
she was, and I am telling you, I'm not going. She was serious about it.
She J-Hutted it.
I was like, oh my God.
She should have a holiday it.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Effie'd it.
Right then. She Effie'd it. Effie. Like, oh God.
I'm going.
Oh Lord.
Even
it was
though
so good.
Times are showing. I'll go for it. Because I'm a weirdo and that's how I roll.
And you. Oh my God. No, it was a moment. It was a moment, and it was good because like I said, it was a ride or die moment where she was like, no, okay, you made a mistake, and I'm going to tell you where you made the mistake, and I'm going to stay here because you shouldn't be alone. And he was like, damn, you're right. And he breaks down, and it was a moment that was good, and it did make sense.
It was a moment that was absolutely needed for
definitely.
him and what he was going through to kind of knock him back into the world.
Yeah.
And then that, I did love the close up of him and him crying. I was like, good on you, KJ. Good job.
I mean, I would cry too.
I would cry too.
Yeah, right.
But sometimes it's hard. So we're in this world. What are you laughing at?
The chat right now.
Oh, let me go look at it. I was pulling up my notes, kids.
Yeah, no, but Veronica confronts Archie, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, Veronica stood her ground against Archie and her mother in this episode. True.
Yeah.
And, of course, Carlos, right off the bat, she was hot, too. Which, yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Like, the actress who plays her is absolutely stunning.
Definitely. She had a tan, though, the mom. The
mom
had
Hermione. She's been in the sun.
My God.
She went out to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
On a summer vacation.
You know what? When it's cold, I go where the sun is. That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what, man. That tan was a lot, though. That tan was
okay.
a lot.
I don't want to knock it just because women in this industry go through a lot. So we're just going to give her a pass.
Okay. Right.
But LaRon was saying Cheryl was super hot and creepy, which she was. Cheryl?
Boy.
What?
Oh my God! What did I call her?
You called her
the Queen of Spin.
The Queen of Spin.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
She fabricated a whole story.
Cheryl's got a disease. Daniel, tell us what's the disease.
It's called diabetes. She has a bad case of diabetes, and she is so good at it too. Like she takes a shot, and all right, I'm ready to go. Like she's in for it.
I need my Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley. I got diabetes.
Yeah, the story she spun about what happened in her house, about sleeping, and the candelabra fell over because of the wind, and then her mother's heroics. We would all be dead. Thank you, Mommy, as I hold your air hose.
Oh my God, so dark.
Beautiful mother. It's like, my lovely mother.
And then once someone walks out of the room, listen to me, you little shit. I was like, oh my God. She spoke to her mother like I talk to kids.
Oh, we got a super chat. Larry
hey.
Larry, thank you, sir.
What? Wine and Show Enough coming soon to Gingerdale.
What?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're
We appreciate it. My goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
So
really?
let's do this stuff real quick because
yeah.
I'm not good at it.
Oh, okay.
But I have to. Super chat, please. If there's specifically something you want to talk about or you want to make sure we see it, that's what that super chat button is for.
Definitely, because sometimes, as you see, our chat goes fast. Everyone on here is quick. You guys are quick with the jokes, references, and everything else. Sometimes it's hard for us to see and read everything. And we miss it because
I've got to go to my notes.
Exactly.
And then you're talking, so I'm like over here.
So we're missing things sometimes, and if you want us to be able to see it, you want it to have a spotlight on it, make sure you click that S, which stands for support, and you'll be able to go ahead. Exactly.
You can also buy T-shirts.
Yes,
What's the T-shirt website?
It is
T-Public.
T-Public, that's right, where you can buy T-shirts, and I believe we may have a Gingerdale T-shirt in development that will be coming soon, so you can check that out.
It is. You don't have to say May, because it's happening.
Exactly. But you'll be able to see you'll be able to get a lot of T-shirts that all are geek enthused. So, they have a geek theme.
It's pretty awesome.
So you'll love it. You'll love them.
I think we might be playing the Patreon game soon. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be doing some Patreon stuff soon. So you guys will be able to get tricks and cool
What up,
things.
Andy? No worries. Don't worry about being late. We were a little late. And when this is over, you can always backtrack and then watch the first 10 minutes. And then you're all caught up.
Exactly. And I know you guys are wondering what's going on with the comic. Trust me, you'll find out soon, and we'll tell you exactly why. So it's pretty cool. It's actually the road to Riverdale. Comics portions that were pulled, so this way you can see where they got a lot of what they used for the show. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
And the Facebook group. We have a Facebook group.
Oh, we do.
That hashtag Facebook group. Jolly will put it into
THS hashtaggers.
The chat, so everyone can go to that.
THS
hashtaggers.
Yeah.
THS, like that hashtag.
Yeah, it's in a group where we can all talk, we can all chit chat and go over exactly what's happening with everything in Nerdom, and you're able to talk with a bunch of friends and just converse. So it's dope.
Burning down the house, Cheryl.
Oh, man.
Burning down the house.
Going back to it, really, she is diabolical.
I like her.
Yeah?
I'm not good with names a lot, but the actress who plays Cheryl does such a great job.
Man,
she does. So good at flipping that switch of crazy and someone that you also root for because she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, her father killed her brother and then he killed himself.
Yep.
We'll see if that's true.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, and then she's like, we got to cleanse this house.
Oh my God. Well, she went insane and just said,
she snapped a little.
Drops the fire. Like, man.
I feel like it's justified.
Yeah.
I think I would snap a little too.
Burning down your house justified?
I don't know if I would burn down the house. Ooh. But, you know, we needed to exorcise the demon.
Exorcise the demon. Well, I guess, that makes one way to do it.
So let's talk about the beginning of this episode. We've got the Who Shot Fred Andrews thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you, Pops. We now know that it was 100% a hit because he took no money.
Yeah.
However, Fred's wallet is missing, which is a little weird.
Yeah. So I'm like, but Archie did say everything that's important to my dad is in that wallet.
Absolutely.
So I'm wondering,
what is in that wallet?
Is there a deed in there? Is there he's a guy, he folds it up and puts it in his wallet like he's an idiot. Mm-hmm. But something is there in that wallet that's important that we need to know. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting for that moment also.
And we got a really good shot. So Fred Andrews is having his dream sequence life.
Oh, yeah.
And in the first one, it's the kids when they're graduating. And then they all go, no, but you're not here for it. You died. Remember, Pops?
Geez.
And then he sees the shooter coming through the window. And we get a great shot, like face shot of this guy and his piercing green eyes. So the green eyes are going to be really important when it comes to figuring out who the shooter is.
Yeah.
And he is more than just a shooter. He's a murderer. But we'll get there.
Definitely.
Murderer. And I am okay with it because he killed Miss Grundy.
Yeah.
Kill that pedophile.
Pretty much. Oh, man.
I don't. Don't do it. I handed you.
Come on. I can't.
If you want to.
I think that they killed her off because all of a sudden she became unhot. That's my opinion.
Dude,
I'm just saying. Oh, is she really a pedophile? Because
she goes after underage boys. That is considered a pedophile.
I mean,
if the guy from Glee is going to jail for being a pedophile, she goes to jail for being a
pedophile. Men can be pedophiles, and that's very true. Women can also be pedophiles.
Yes,
but when Archie was definitely willing the way he was, I think we should take a
No, still a predator. Still a predator.
Soft hands. I don't know. Come see.
Back to the subject at hand. Back to the subject.
I mean, come on. The kid had to be walking through campus getting high fives from everybody. Principal was like, you the man. He was like, you're right, I am. Describe what happened, young man.
Yes, LeBron, I am glad that Mrs. Grundy is dead because she's disgusting.
I can just see it on the stand. Describe what happened. Oh, you mean the best day of my life, Your Honor? Sure, no problem. Like, I'm just saying.
I have had this argument with you multiple times. You are right.
No, you are right. You are right. She's a pedophile. She is. She's the dirty so-and-so. And they would kill her in jail. Yes. So that's very true. It's very true.
I will not rehash this with you. Stop playing devil's advocate because I know you agree with me.
I do agree with you, but you gotta admit also though, you said she always looked like a creature. I think she really looked like Creature on this episode.
Because she has dark hair and they did different lighting.
Yeah, they had dark hair. She had the big glasses and her shirts were, and I was just like, oh, she freaked me out. Okay, fine.
You know who else agrees with me?
Who?
Veronica. Veronica also thinks
Veronica.
That if you watch the video we put out last week about the suspects, top suspects according to the internet, of who shot Fred Andrews, we feel that Hermione is actually the #1 person who hired someone to do this.
That's very true.
If someone is hired.
That's very true.
And Veronica agrees with us.
Oh, immediately. And the way she did it. The way she told her mom, because I knew it at that moment when they when Jughead and was it Betty? Jughead and Betty left because Veronica dispatched them, and then the mother gets up and walks off. She looked right at her mom like, now's the time for me to talk to this bitch. And then she did. She went right in and she was like, oh, we're praying. Guess what I think you did? I don't think you did it. I know you did it.
You're going to need to pray for Santa.
Yeah. Like, Lord's looking down on you. Like, see, it was one of those. Like, she was really looking at her. Like,
and then Hermione's response, I would slap you if I was violent.
Oh, if I was violent. Well, very true. Maybe she'll pay somebody to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, she'll pay someone to slap her daughter.
I think that's what she did. She paid someone to go ahead and kill Archie's dad, or try to.
Yeah. And then,
oh my God! It has to be the wallet. It has to be the deed in the wallet or something.
It might be
owning the company or something.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
Hiram
why
wanted
he did
the land and Hermione wants the land.
So boom, I shoot you. Only reason I did it is to get the wallet, which was missing. So he takes the wallet. Now they have the deed. Promise you, that's what's coming up next.
Wouldn't it be crazy if it was actually Molly Ringwald? Because otherwise, why would he have killed Miss Grundy? Miss Grundy, like, being killed by the same guy kind of throws off my theory of it being Hermione. Unless Hermione feels like being the protector, you know, of like, this is what happened. I don't know.
That could be.
That's the only weird thing. I did enjoy Frank's death dream in the diner. I was like, where was he? I was like, eventually these words will come to me. And like Pops is like, time dies. However, we now know what team Fred is on because in his death dream, Archie is marrying Veronica.
Yeah.
So Fred is obviously team Veronica, Fred's and like, Betty can go fuck herself.
Pretty much, that's what's happening.
I'm like, Mr. Andrews. It's all. I think it's just because he's in love with her mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but thank you, Pops. We now know it's absolutely hit. I said that earlier because no one took the money.
Ooh, no one did. No one did.
There was no money taken from the store or his. Well, they don't know about his wallet because the wallet's missing.
Oh no! Super Samurai says.
Why am I looking at your phone? I can look at it right here.
Sorry.
I'm so crazy. Go ahead.
What did Super Samurai say?
He says, so I was just reminded that Miss Grundy was originally came to Riverdale because of her abusive ex. So maybe her ex found out about Archie and tried to kill him, but shot Fred. I mean, that's possible that it's the ex and then killed her afterwards.
It's a possibility. I mean, it's something that could happen.
But in the episode, it showed that the gunman had a gun straight to Archie's head. So if he wanted to kill Archie, he had every chance to, and he didn't.
That's true.
So there's some reason why this man in the black hood, get to that in a minute, didn't kill Archie.
Okay. All
and maimed Fred. Whether he actually meant to kill him or not, we don't know.
Exactly.
He absolutely meant to kill Miss Grundy because he choked her and slit her throat.
Right. Well, by the thing, just the sheer voice, and she was dead.
Sheer voice.
Oh, sheer voice.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
So, in this episode, we have some fun characters that popped in.
Okay, all right, that's true.
When they're in the hospital that tells no time.
Oh my God! You guys had to have noticed like the way that they're like
timeless.
It's timeless.
It's like Harry Potter land.
Oh my God! It's timeless. It's like Gotham.
Unless you go on the ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. But I mean, their whole like nurse outfit and everything. When they came in, here's an old school gurney. Go ahead and get on this thing. It's rickety. And then look at these old like weird pressed kind of things. The scrubs were like really awkward. I was shocked that they had like any bit of technology to really help and keep him alive. Yeah. Like, I thought for a minute when they walked in, they were like, all right, here goes the thing that helps you breathe. I thought it was just going to be some, really large man just blowing into a tube. Yeah, like, I got you, man. And just helping him breathe. I thought that was going to happen. I really did. I don't know. I don't know. But still, nonetheless, it was weird. It was just weird.
The fun character was the doctor. Oh. So the doctor who saves Fred is actually an Archie comics character.
Really?
Who is named Dr. Masters. And there was a brief little spin-off that was an adventure romance, and it was titled The Adventures of Young Dr. Masters in 1964.
Huh.
Right. So, like, what I love about these shows, and they do this a lot. Mm-hmm. They do this on, like, superhero shows, and so they do, like, little nods to their origins.
Right.
So I really enjoy that they did that. And I think that's fun. So if you missed it, look it up. It's pretty fun. What was it called? The Adventures of Young Dr. Masters.
Yeah.
It's a pretty deep cut into the Archie
Super
universe.
Samurai. Hashtag choke that hoe.
That's a little much.
That's a little
much. A little much for me.
Pull it back a little bit.
The devil, Hell's Angel, come to Riverdale.
But
you are correct.
She was a hoe then. I mean, you're a pedophile. What are you?
Yeah.
So I get it.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
So we've got this mysterious character roaming about. I can't remember if they actually said the name Black Hood or not, or just because I know that's who he is.
He did say he's wearing
a black hood.
He's wearing a hood. It was a black hood. Like he made it at home. And there you go.
Well, now, the Black Hood is an Archie comic character, but he looks kind of like a superhero.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
We gave a breakdown, didn't we?
Not for Black Hood. No, we didn't.
Okay.
We don't actually have the breakdown for that. However, we do have a breakdown for a character called Mr. McGinty. He is a male, 40s to 60s, open ethnicity, capable of being a physical threat. He is a creepy backwoods farmer that Archie and Jughead meet one night, and McGinty sheds new light on the mystery of the Black Hood. So we know the Black Hood is his name, and we know this information is going to come in episode 7.
Ooh, so we'll meet Mr. McGinty, who's some weird, shifty backwoods guy.
Yeah.
Probably has a jug of moonshine.
They're looking for recognizable horror cameo names. So Kane Hodder, looking at you.
Ooh.
I think that would be pretty rad. I mean, he's Jason Voorhees.
I would love that.
We're going to have someone living in a cabin in the woods. It's gotta be Jason Voorhees.
Why not the man that lives in a cabin in the woods?
My opinion.
Ooh.
So we know that that's who has shot Fred. We know that is who killed Mrs. Grundy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Black Hood.
That's true.
He is an anti-hero who first appeared in the Archie MLJ comics in 1940, and then recently came back in the Dark Circle imprint. But this is what we don't know if this is going to be the same one that the comic people are familiar with. That's a question running through the Archie obsessed people.
Well, see, that's a good question.
Because they're not sure.
Because he's an anti-hero, but this one seems to be like...
Did that picture go up while we were talking about him? So you guys saw what that looks like, right? So he looks like a superhero in tights, very Superman-esque.
Yeah.
And
but the thing is, so the comic, and they said it's going to be something a little different than what we understand or what we saw in the comics. So my thing is, it sounds pretty much from what we're seeing here, we definitely know he was paid off.
Right.
We do.
Or maybe he's a vigilante dealing out his own justice, but why Fred? What did Fred do?
What kind of armadillo justice are you dealing with? Armadillo justice. I love it. What kind of armadillo justice? I don't know what it means. I just love to say it. What kind of armadillo justice are you dishing out where you, it's hard justice. Armadillo.
Okay.
Hard justice. That you're dealing out that all of a sudden it's like, okay, you had to shoot Frank, Archie's dad?
I know, but why?
What did Archie's dad do that you're like, oh yeah, that's a criminal that we have to take care of?
He might have a dark past. We don't know.
A dark path? Really?
I mean, it's Fred. I don't know.
He's hanging out the peach pit. He's not doing. Come on. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not. He's a good guy. So I don't think that he did anything wrong. But definitely Miss
Grundy,
yeah,
for sure.
You know?
And we saw she has a new child.
Dude, wow, like she has a problem, doesn't she? Like she can't stop about it. Like seriously, it's confident from it's a sickness, guys.
So this character, I just want to read like this breakdown a little bit of the Black Hood because it's kind of ridiculous. So the first incarnation, the Black Hood was a costumed man of mystery who had been trained by a hermit to battle evil. The comic book was first, the comic book was first intentionally vague as to whether he possessed superpowers or simply had unusual strength, agility, and healing abilities that the costume crime fighter seemed to possess. His real name is Matthew Kipling Berland, and is an ex-cop who had been framed for grand larceny and left for dead by a villain known as the Skull. So obviously he doesn't look like a superhero.
Okay.
He's a vigilante dealing out justice in a way, I feel, or a hired gun. And he's wearing a black ski mask instead, or a faux ski mask. It's not a ski mask. Even Archie was like, it's not a ski mask. Homemade.
Wait, what do you mean I'm upset that he's over 15? I don't understand what the hell you're saying. What? The kid? Huh? That I'm over 15. Oh, that's true.
What's happening?
I'm sorry. Producer Josh mentioned that I'm just upset that he's over 15.
Oh, it's
and I'm like, it's, but now, I am upset that I'm over. Apparently, I'm not hot enough as a kid. I thought I was a hot enough kid. I really thought like maybe.
Ooh, that's a good picture. I didn't see that one. Good job, aces.
Oh my God, that's a great picture you put up. That's actually really good. That looks exactly like how he does right now. Yeah, that's it.
That's awesome.
So with those green eyes, I mean, I know they're gonna give us such a tell. It is. And when it happens, they're gonna be like, oh, that's him. That's him.
So do you think the Black Hood is anyone that we know right now?
I don't know, because I don't think it's what's her name's dad, even though we don't know if he's really dead or not. I guess he's dead, right?
He did.
He hung himself.
Also, that face doesn't even look like his face.
It doesn't even, no, come on. I was wondering the sheriff.
The sheriff is a possibility, but he didn't have those piercing green eyes when he was chatting with Archie and Jughead and everybody.
That is true. Those color-corrected eyes are like, you're going to notice them.
Yeah.
Shoot.
What do you guys think? Do you think we know who the Black Hood is, or do you think he's going to be someone brand new to the universe?
Ooh.
I
would love to know your theories, and in fact, this is what we'll do. At the end of this episode, when we're done, we want your theories on who the Black Hood is, or just give us a good theory on breaking it down exactly who you think he may be. And the theories that we like the most, we will actually choose to send out this comic to you. We'll send out the comic to you. In fact, we have two. We'll actually choose two of the best comments or best theories, and we will go ahead and send this out to you. And we'll announce who won next week.
I like it.
Exactly, right? So we'll be able to contact you, et cetera, get your address, and we'll send it out to you. So free stuff is always good, and you guys can actually get some free stuff by making sure you tell us your theories.
Yes, they are brand new Animals, if that was what you were asking.
Yes, they are. Completely new.
Also, Super Samurai, who else started looking at everyone's eyes to see if they were green? We were doing that
oh
the
my
whole
God,
time.
Seriously, every time. And then they tried to really mess us up with his dream sequence at the wedding, and they just showed us everyone that has green eyes in town, and they just kind of went over it, and it was like, well, he's dead, and okay, what else? Like, they're just
obviously not Cheryl.
Exactly. So I was just like, man, stop messing with me. But I wonder, because I was doing some eye watching. You know who else has green eyes? Right there. So, just letting you guys know. Just letting you know.
I mean, I am a woman of mystery.
Yeah, see? Redhead, green eyes.
I'm part of the Gingerdale, guys.
That makes sense.
Gingerdale.
That makes sense. But I would love to know, so if you guys have that theories, make sure you do leave them in the comments at the end when the episode is up, so we can read them, and then we'll be able to just swim in your glory when we tell you next week that you won.
Carlos wants to know, but what if we already have it? Well, then, Carlos, we still want to hear your theory.
Exactly.
And we'll send you another copy if we like it the best.
Yeah. See? Think about that.
Or, you could be like, you know what, guys, I just want to share my theory and give it to the next person.
Hey, you can do that.
That's fine, too.
You can do that.
And then when we have more Gingerdale stuff, we'll pass that along.
Yeah.
We'll do another one. And then hopefully you don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, this is Road to Riverdale. It's kind of exclusive, and it's a whole volume, so it's not like just that single issue thing. It's the whole entire volume. So it's pretty much.
It's pretty great. It's super great.
Oh man. Oh, but at that wedding scene, I'm sorry. I've got.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Talk about it. Let's do it. We're talking.
The one thing that I had to laugh at during the wedding scene was when it was like, oh, okay, who's going to, dearly beloved, blah, 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 yada, yada. Who else but Pops?
Yeah, of course.
Had to be
Pops.
the man. I mean, I understand we're going with hey, it's a small town and it's a dream thing, but so you reverence Pops that much in your head that, like, in your dreams, Pops is now a priest.
I mean,
and
it's like his BFF.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I've always loved Pops, and Pops can marry my kids. Is that what's going on? I've always trusted Pops. He makes great burgers. And if he makes great burgers, he'll actually go ahead and make sure that this union is good. Also, I don't get it.
Why are they having a very traditional Scottish wedding?
Oh, my God. Yeah, right?
Are they that into their heritage? I understand, like, Archie and his mom are redheads. But also, redheads can be Irish. Yep. So, I don't know. I just thought it was strange.
It was just kind of like,
and also, someone needed to do Veronica's hair. If she is having a wedding, at least don't let her look scraggly.
Seriously. It looked like she just didn't care about nothing. She was just like, well, fuck it. I'm here.
I'm going to blame the hair and makeup department on that one. That was a terrible idea. Daniel, did you notice how Jughead had the crown of the helmet?
Oh, yeah.
The helmet crown?
I love it. Like, he always has, like, a freaking crown on everything now.
Yeah, he has to. Man. He's Jughead.
And I
also, he ate so much in this episode.
Carlos mentioned that. Like, I love how he was...
all the stuff at the diner. And, like, I'm just like, thank you.
I love how he was hungry. It's because he's high. But I love that he was hungry. It was good. Come on, man. I'm just saying. You see how chill he is for everything? Mm-hmm. But he's always like, oh, no. I don't know, man. Maybe it's this person that did it. Like, there's always that one guy that you smoke with that has, like, horrible conspiracy theories and is always hungry. He's that one guy. That's what he is.
That's fair.
He's like, yeah, I think it was. I don't know, man.
I think Mrs. Cooper had my favorite moment, actually, of the whole season. When, like, the phone call, she's getting the call from Archie.
Oh, God.
And she's like, is that snake, slither, whatever? And she's like, no, Mom, it's Archie. She's like, ignore him, too.
Oh, my God. She hated everyone. She was like, I don't care who you are. You're all getting shade.
And she's like, did you have sex with him? Because you better have been safe. And she's like, Mom, we were interrupted by the serpent. She's like, of course you were.
Oh, yeah, no, but she was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, but of course you were. Like, it's so weird.
Because Daddy is still in jail, so of course
it's so weird how casual now it was about the idea of sex with them, though. She was just like, oh, if you did, I just hope you were safe. Instead of, how dare you have sex with him and blah, blah. No, just, I hope you're safe.
Well, they got to learn from her mistakes. Because speaking of Mama Cooper's mistakes, Chick Cooper is coming. And he has finally been cast.
Yes.
And it is they went with a super unknown actor. He's only done a couple of things. Hart Denton is his name.
Jeez.
Have you seen pictures of this guy?
No. Do we have one that we're going to show?
We do. We're gonna show one.
You guys are seeing it right now. Hart Denton.
Hart Denton.
I gotta say he's attractive. The guy is good looking. Look at him.
He looks real young to me. Like, to me, he looks like he's about 15 years old.
Yeah, I'm just saying that he's an attractive guy. Most likely Miss Grundy would jump him, So,
well,
I mean,
accurate.
He's about that age. So
but
that's fine.
My issue is that the character is supposed to be older than Betty.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And older than Polly.
We'll see how he looks when he's on.
He's supposed to at least be like 20 years old.
Maybe they'll dirty blonde him up a little bit more and give him like some facial hair.
I liked our options way better.
Oh yeah, we did too. There were so many other.
I know we went through some well-known actors, or like more known in this teen realm.
True.
But I just feel like this. I'm like, maybe this kid like acted the shit out of it. In his audition.
We better see that.
I don't know, but I think he looks younger than the sisters. He's supposed to at least be 9 months older than.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? Because like, Mama had him maybe as a senior in high school. She wasn't real specific.
Nope.
So, let's go with she was 18. Okay. Right? She got pregnant at 18. She popped this baby out at almost 19, if not 19.
Probably.
And then she and her and Daddy got married. Okay. And then they popped Polly out right after that. So he's at least a year and a half older. He's got to be 20. This kid doesn't look 20. What do you guys think? What do you think of Hart Denton being cast as... Chick Cooper. You're gonna put up another where he looks a little older. Yeah. This is what I need.
All right, we're gonna see another
I've looked
picture.
at a lot of pictures, and I just don't think he looks old enough. It kind of bothers me.
Oh yeah.
And also, Chick in the comic is supposed to be a detective.
Yeah. So how?
Unless they're completely going away from that, he's just like a street rat, like Aladdin. I don't know. Here you go.
Like Aladdin. He looks a little bit older there.
Older.
Still, I don't think he looks older than them.
No.
On the show, like it's
I
probably
think
even the same age.
He looks the same age. I don't know. I think it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a fan of it.
And in the oh wow, okay, well in the chat, okay, I was just trying to look over it. Yeah, that's true. Anyone can be ordained. Blah blah.
Yeah. Is Archie Irish or Scottish? The bagpipes and kilts. That would be Scottish.
That would be Scottish. Yo, Scott.
The Scottish. That's a terrible accent I just tried to do. We're just gonna ignore that even happened.
Sean Connery.
The rapist.
The rapist.
Trebek. That's therapist, Mr. Connery.
In your mind. No, I'm sorry.
Are his eyes green?
I do like how Pops does bring food for everyone at the hospital. There was a weird cut there too.
It was. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah,
all of a sudden we were like back into the darkness.
Yeah, you can literally tell that a nurse, they had a scene, they were like, all right, let's cut it. And somebody effed up on the cut. Because it was like, oh, hey guys, here goes burgers. And the nurse was like, excuse me. And then the next scene, like you said, they're just in the darkness. Yeah, man, blah, blah, life is tough. I was like, wait a minute.
Strange. Very strange.
That sucks. Like, hey, I had a scene and you guys cut it out, and you tease me by at least having me as a disembodied voice right there. Excuse me. It's like, damn it.
They paid that nurse and they had to at least get her line in, which doesn't always happen.
True. That's true.
So I appreciate you, Riverdale.
Does she still get the SAG kind of amount if she wasn't seen?
Yes, you still get paid the same. Yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't even matter.
Congrats.
What was I going to say? I think he could pass as 20. Super Samurai thinks he could be 20. Super Samurai wants to know, do we think Betty will turn to the serpent side?
Ooh.
We've seen Betty have a dark side.
Yeah,
but she's a little bit of a goody two-shoes. But it could be a Sandy thing, a la Grease.
Ooh.
And it could be that whole thing where Jughead gets a little nicer for her, and she gets a little darker. Yeah. Tell me about it, stud.
It could be that way, you know. He's got chills. They're multiplying.
And he's losing control.
Hey, you know, it's that power.
That she's supplying?
It's electrifying. Ow! Okay, all right.
This is why we're friends.
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry.
But you better shape up, Daniel.
Hey, well,
okay.
we need a man.
Keep going on that, and we don't. So we also got to see Hiram.
Oh, yes. Yes.
He's so handsome.
God. Well, I mean, it's Mark Consuelos. Dear God, that man will not age.
A great actor to play her dad.
Seriously.
I can actually see Veronica being Hermione and Hiram's child. Like, they did such a good job with that.
And especially because how she got the tan. Now you definitely...
Stop it.
No, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
No, but I could actually see because they are really attractive.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Oh my God.
Everyone just look at him. We're just gonna
have a moment of silence for how attractive
how
that
handsome
man is.
he
Look
is.
at that.
The hot dad alert graphic.
Right, yeah, like
a
hot dad alert,
like DILFs of Disney.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Like DILFs of Riverdale. And
DILFs of Riverdale.
Like, because, I mean, come on, ladies.
Do you think Luke Perry's like, damn, he's so handsome?
Luke Perry has to be upset. He's like, look at my leather face versus this guy over here. Like, seriously. He looks like a shoe. His face is
he
long.
doesn't.
His face is really long.
He doesn't.
And his forehead is like humongous. I don't even understand. He has a great hairline, but it's really like you added more onto it, like prosthetics.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No. No, I mean, come on. You look at him. It's just nothing but attractive fathers, except for Betty's dad.
It continues to show the difference in the families.
He's got a dad
So
bod.
you've got Veronica's family, who's very posh, very wealthy, very attractive, whether they pay for that attractiveness or not.
Hey.
Then you've got the Coopers, who are very, like, homegrown, a little all-American. And you've got Archie, that's like, work on the farm, use your hands. Yeah. American dream.
That's true.
Like Betty's like apple pie, and he's like, I grew up in a trailer.
I grew up in a trailer.
But, like,
that's true.
Like it just, and then Jughead's like the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, there you go.
Look,
there you go.
Another picture went up.
Look at, I mean, gosh,
Dahlia, just keep doing it.
He does not. One, he does not age. 2, he is a really cool guy. 3, yes, okay, he is very attractive. And 4, he's married to Kelly Ripa. So I want his life. That's it. That's it. Because Kelly Ripa, she's hilarious. She's so cute, funny, and they have a really great relationship. I just love them. I love them.
I liked the like creepy, dark table conversation that happened,
and how he was like kind of cast in a shadow for a
very
bit.
Godfather-esque.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. And it was just like he's standing there, and then his wife is just standing like, I still have power as well. Like it was kind of cool. And then
very king and queenie.
Yes, yes.
The Macbeth is.
Oh, I'm feeling.
Is that
so
why we're
much
cursed? Because I said Macbeth in this.
I think so. Maybe that's. Oh.
I mean, technically, it's not a theater.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to. Unless you're actually doing the play, and if you do the play, well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think so. I think that's exactly what's going on. Like they're showing that paradigm shift and that power that's coming from them.
Yeah.
And he just, come say hello to me and blah blah. And then I can't stand Hermione. At that moment where she goes ahead and does the whole, and she drank your crystal. Like, why do you have to snitch on me?
I like that she did it, though, because, like, his response was just like, oh, well, that wasn't, like, that was, what did he say?
He had, like, bad girl.
He had the perfect response. I can't remember. Someone in the chat, tell me what Daddy's response was, because it was so great. And, like, you just see she, like, popped the cork with the champagne and like brought it in.
Yeah.
Veronica did. It's like she drank your Cristal. Well, that wasn't very whatever. Like, look at this family. Look at how beautiful this family is.
Dear gosh. Look at them. Like, that's an attractive family.
I'm into it.
Wow. I mean, like, I look at them and I'm just like, wow, my family shit. Like, really. And I just look at them and I'm so jealous.
Right.
I
just look at them and I'm so jealous.
But it is getting. You're right, Larry. It's getting very soap opera, very soap opera, and I love
technically, it. Technically, all evening shows are soap operas.
Exactly.
Daytime drama versus evening drama. That's all it is.
That's all it is. And I love every minute of it right now. It's like, give me so much problems, so many problems, so much drama.
All the drama.
Oh, man. This was actually, you know what? I may have to rethink my vote, my ranking on it.
That's what I'm saying. I gave it a 3.75 only because we were in the dream sequences a little too much.
Okay, yeah. So maybe I'll go with you. 3.75. Can't give it a 4.
They could have done the shooter in the diner. And then, or actually, you know what? I really think they didn't need the second one where it's just Archie being like, come meet all your dead family. You know, like, that's the one they didn't need. They could have just done the first one.
Right.
With the graduation, and they could have done the last one in the diner.
That we
didn't need 3.
We didn't need the wedding.
We didn't need the wedding. We didn't need,
Nope. I didn't need that weird
we could have had 3 instead
of
4, and I would have been good with it.
Yeah, we would have understood what was going on.
And then maybe we would have heard what the nurse had to say.
Oh, yeah, huh? That could have been that moment because I know she had to be so upset. That's my voice. Sure it is, Mom.
So in the, what would you call it? It's not an overture because an overture is in the beginning.
He said something about coming home from an early mission trip.
Jughead likes to give his voiceover story stuff in the beginning, in the middle, and the end.
In the end.
And he talks about in a town next to Riverdale is Greendale. And I got so excited when I heard Greendale because, Daniel, do you know who is from Greendale?
No.
Who?
Jeff Weir. No, I don't know.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Boom!
It's from Greendale.
Boom! I'm sorry, I got so excited. Knocked over the table. I'm getting...
No,
oh my God.
We do know that a pilot for Sabrina is being shot. It's not quite a pilot, it's like a spec thing. Yeah. That could possibly become a pickup as a pilot or to kind of show the people of Riverdale where they want to go with her character. There's been articles about it. There's been videos like that people have scoured the internet and found these girls' audition videos. I have my favorites out of the ones I've seen.
And Sakasa. He says that they're going to be doing something, so
a little bit more
really looking into
leaning towards that way, a little more supernatural. So the fact that that Jughead in this very first episode talks Greendale, and that's where Miss Grundy was, and that's where Bro went and like murdered her.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going next door.
Murdered her. SUM is what I call it. Remember that, guys. Straight up murder. That's what happened right there.
Straight up murder.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's dead.
We're going to be doing a video because we know a lot of new serpents are coming.
Oh, yeah.
A couple other characters are coming, and we're going to kind of break those down for you and point them out to where they are, but we're not going to do that here. We're going to do that in a little separate video.
Yeah, so you guys get something in the midweeks or kind of like a before the episode comes up, so you can kind of get something for your fix. Because we know, trust me, as this show goes on, trust me, you're gonna love and need it.
Yeah, there's a lot that's happening. They're bringing in a lot of people.
Sabrina Teenage Witch thing.
Yes,
that old school logo. Oh my god,
it's so good. I love it. I love that show. And the scene, she's talking to Harvey, and I was like, yes, talk to Harvey. Did you watch any of those videos of the the actors?
Yeah,
or the actresses?
So that's why I was like, oh my, I can go for this. I can definitely go for that. Harvey.
Yeah. I know. Sorry, I'm reading the chat because the chat just like went
crazy
all of a sudden.
Going. Hashtag some. Good job. Let's make it a thing. Make it a thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, what about Jughead and his dad? Well, yeah. Well, his dad is still in jail.
Yeah, he's gonna be in jail.
He's in jail for like
jail bait.
Jail.
Well, that's our producer, Midaya.
Well, that's our show.
She is right. She is right. He's jailbait. But I love it.
I kind of like that the parents on this show are more well-known actors to like
our
generation, a little bit older generation,
That's
and
true.
then they brought in a bunch of newbies for the kids. Yeah. Because we got Skeet Ulrich is Jughead's dad. Cole Sprouse's dad. I love you, Cole Sprouse. You're adorable.
Oh man.
I still feel a little dirty because he's the little boy from Big Daddy, but that's okay.
I can wipe my ass all by myself. I love when he says that line. I can't stop laughing at it. It's so cute.
But he's like 24, so it's okay.
Yeah. You guys know what's going on with his brother. We talked about this. I'm sorry. I have to share this. You know that his brother, because they both have like a really good nest egg. I mean, about a few millions each. And the brother says, what I'm going to do with my life is work in Brooklyn at a coffee house. Not own the coffee house. I'm just working at a coffee house, 9 to 5. And yes, I have $1 billion at home. Like, whatever. That's down to earth, man. That's like real. That's real chill.
I think it's awesome.
And that's why I admire them, and I admire both of them because they could have let stardom being kids like ruin them and become like the freaking what are those? The twins? Yeah. The two golems or whatever. You get up like precious. Could have ended up like them, but now look, they're working, they're doing things.
Yeah.
They're, I love it. I love it. I love
we call it successful.
Yes.
I think. What do you think is gonna happen with Jughead and the Serpents? Those guys like captured this dude and beat the crap out of him in order to try and get information, which he had no information. And
oh god.
And they're like, "Why did you bring him here?"
It's a valid question.
Yeah, the Serpent's like, just to show that we did this because you're part of the family. We'll do anything for you. So, do you think that's going to scare Jughead away a little bit, or do you think he's going to be like, okay?
No, I think,
realize he's a little bit of a king, like a little prince.
And I thought that from the beginning. The king is now, the king is away, and since the king is away, we have to look to someone. Here he is.
Right.
And it's like, okay, whether you wear it or not, nonetheless, you're still a serpent. And it's like, okay, so that goes to your veins. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And to that extent, I don't think he'll run away from it, but I don't think he'll run to it either. I think he'll just kind of stand in the middle where it's like, okay, if I need it, I can use it. And that will be it.
Dahlia's killing it on these photos.
Dahlia's killing it on these pictures. Look at him with the hat and the knife. Yeah, he's dangerous.
LaRon Underwood is like, I can't wait to see Hiram's reaction to Veronica and Archie.
Oh, that's going to be that's going to be big.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, he walks in, he's just like, sitting on his throne with like a glass of scotch. And he's like...
If he has a glass of scotch, he's my favorite person then.
I mean, I feel like that's very Godfather-esque.
It is.
Right?
I can see him.
Yeah. Andy, yes, he said Greendale, so Sabrina is coming.
Yeah.
Or at least the town. Why else would they say it?
Exactly. Well, I mean, that's where Miss Grundy ran off to and blah, blah, yada, yada, so she can...
Maybe right?
Miss Grundy is not Sabrina. How dare you?
Maybe
that troll of a woman.
Maybe they released the Sabrina breakdown as a separate thing to kind of throw people off the trail of it actually being for Riverdale, because everyone's been waiting for it to come to Riverdale. They know people have access to the breakdowns.
Yep.
We have people send them to us.
Yeah. Hey,
and so they're just trying to throw people off maybe a little bit, thinking she's going to get her own show when it's really just for this, and they don't want everyone to know what episode she's coming.
Oh, damn.
See? There's my brain.
Thank you.
That's my brain.
Thank you. Oh my God.
What do you mean, Melissa Joan Hart? What, like, wait, what's it? That's Clarissa, not Sabrina. Melissa Joan Hart played both Clarissa.
Carlos just asked what's TGIF.
Oh. Stop being a troll.
What's TGIF, man? All right, TGIF.
Wait, I missed it. Where was they at? Did I pass it?
What?
Hashtag some. Harvey. Oh, yeah. Harvey and Sabrina was one of my first OTPs in life. What's OTPS?
I don't know. One true parent. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Like soulmates.
That's a Tumblr term.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like,
oh, no, but TGIF is just an old school. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thank goodness it's funny. If you watch some of the promos, that's what it used to be called. It was just a
Sabrina,
big thing on
Boy Meets World.
Oh, my God. But even before
Step by Step.
Yeah, before that, it was Step by Step.
It was Family Matters.
Family Matters. Just a bunch of, like, these shows made by Carsey Warner or whatever.
Full House was TGIF, right?
Yeah, it was. It was just a bunch of stupid, like, shows that were pretty much all the same show.
Right, yeah, but they were still fun. Shut your mouth.
And they all happened on Friday on ABC. And then you had also Must Watch TV on NBC.
Should I read the Sabrina breakdown?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll pull it up. Keep talking.
Oh, so, Sabrina
Hold on,
was
I'm
also
going to give
on
you
TGIF.
this. This is, wait, where'd it go? I missed it. I was here. Oh, well, you guys think of the cast Sabrina? Will they have Salmon too? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Sam, her friend.
Oh, Salmon. Oh, I don't know.
Right, and Salmon too. Right?
Oh, maybe that's what that was Clarissa thing.
Could be.
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina series lead. Here we go. Sabrina Spellman, female, open ethnicity. So hey, it might not be a white girl.
Who knows?
To play 16. Sabrina is an empowered young woman, half human, half witch, just beginning her dark education as a sorceress. Even as she tries to maintain a normal life as a sophomore at Baxter High, Sabrina is intelligent, compassionate, and brave to the point of recklessness. She challenges witch doctrine at every turn. She is fiercely loyal to her family and friends, wickedly funny, and in the middle of a star-crossed romance with her classmate, Harvey Hinkle. She is all that stands between us and the forces of darkness that threaten our world. So
it's Harry Potter, but not.
It's called The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina right now. But we'll see. It's CW. It's a 1 hour.
1 hour?
1 hour drama, so it'll be like Riverdale, and it's the same people shooting. It'll shoot in Vancouver. It's David Rappaport.
Oh,
he cast everything.
All of a sudden, Joss Whedon's running it, and it's like, it has Buffy the Vampire Slayer things. It could be. It could be. Who knows?
And bro, Andy, we bring you all the breakdowns, so make sure you come back and tell your friends.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
The storyline is a companion series to Riverdale, so they might still do that. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina reimagines the origin and adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch as a dark coming-of-age story that traffics in horror, the occult, and, of course, witchcraft.
Oh, my God. It's like Supernatural.
Yeah. So it sounds really fun if they get the right people.
I can go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the whole afterlife, Archie. I mean, that's something that a lot of people kept talking about and thinking that may be something that happened. We thought we got a hint of it when we saw, what's his name, that flash of Jason. Is it Jason, the one that died?
What are you talking about?
Shot? He got shot by his dad, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Jason the Ginger. When we saw the zombie-like Jason for a moment, we thought, oh my God, is that Sabrina? Is there a hint of Sabrina? Is that a hint of Archie Afterlife or blah, blah? Like, all these things. The internet went crazy with it at that time. So, I mean, who knows? But still, nonetheless, Sabrina is a yes. I need it to happen. And I need Archie, like I said, to get a little bit more into the supernatural.
I think it's headed that way. They just didn't want to start there.
Oh, no. Don't start there. You're right. Give us some time. I love this new mystery. We're going to find out about the Black Hood. And then after we find out about the Black Hood by episode 7.
Episode 7, we'll know more info.
Yeah.
We won't know everything, but he... so, like, the Black Hood is basically an unsettling presence as scary as ghost stories tell. So... we'll see, and maybe it'll be Kane Hodder, because that would be super rad.
Yeah, right?
I'm just saying, creepy old man in the woods, it's gotta be.
I'm telling you. And thank you, Andy. We definitely love dropping the breakdowns for you. Trust me, it's something that we love to do. We love to be able to share things with you guys, and kind of break it before anyone else, because that's what that hashtag show does. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys can also still continue to keep the conversation going even after this episode with the comments. Like we said, we want to know some of your theories. In fact, just make it broad. Just your theories on what's going to happen this season. on the show.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your theory on who the Black Hood is.
Could be if you have one. I would love to hear it.
I still want to. But just give us your theories concerning the show itself. Where do you think it's going to go? And for the best ones, you'll definitely get this comic. So don't forget to do that. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I think it's going to be great.
What else do we have to cover before we go? Before we go.
Well, we have a lot of time if we want to hang out a little longer.
Oh, we do? Oh my. Okay. All right.
I feel like I've been talking forever.
Yeah, I do. But my goodness, we had a lot of time. Let's keep running then. What else? My theories on exactly what I think is going to happen.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm like, maybe I could figure out like some good theories on what's going to happen.
Maybe.
What do you think?
On what's going to happen upcoming? I mean, we have a trailer for next episode, but we can't play it because we'll get flagged by the powers that be. But we have to. The Black Hood is going to be the through line.
Yeah.
For the whole season, I think with Hiram jumping in a little bit to like cause some ruckus.
Right. Do you think? Well, I mean, what we think definitely, or at least what I think we think, is the Lodge family, either Hiram or Hermione. And isn't that kind of weird, Hiram and Hermione, your husband and wife, and you guys have names that are so close? I mean, anyone else kind of like...
Like, I know people named Jamie and Jamie that got married.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a man and a woman.
Oh, that's cool, actually. Never mind then. Fine, whatever. All right, fine. He's the male version, she's the female version. I mean, they're just so simpatico, I guess. It makes sense. But, so... Hiram or Hermione, they hired the Black Hood to go ahead and, kind of get that deed, which that's what I think was inside of that wallet. So, with that being the case, do you think he'll be pulling a lot of other strings now that he's back in town?
Oh, absolutely.
Where do you think he's going to
He was able to pull them from jail. He's going to pull them in person.
So, who do you think is next on his chopping block? Who do you think is next that he's focusing on?
Anyone who gets in his way. Right.
I'm thinking it has to do now because there's an open space on who's running the cocaine business there.
Maybe that was his business to begin with. And Cheryl's daddy was just helping.
Aha. See? So I'm thinking something's going to come up there. That's my opinion, and I think that's where we'll be headed to next with a lot of story concerning that. It will be just like him trying to fortify a front now that the Maple thing is going to be kind of left hanging. Because now without them running it, because Mom's burned and Cheryl's like, I don't care about the business. Yeah,
that's my Cheryl.
That's Cheryl from now on. Hold that tube. So Cheryl doesn't care about the business, so she's not worried about running it. That's going to leave them without a front to take care of that. So who is going to step up and be like, I have to create a front and still have it run?
Andy wants to know, does Hiram have green eyes? I don't think Hiram has green eyes.
No, I don't think that would be Hiram underneath that mask, though. And also, Hiram's not the kind of guy to get his hands dirty. Yeah. Hiram sends other people to do it.
Absolutely.
And if Hiram is going to kill you, Hiram's just like the snakes. He's not wearing a mask. That's what I would think. I think there would be a scene, somehow there will be a scene, where Hiram does kill someone. It will be with his bare hands strangling somebody. That's what I think would happen if Hiram ever has to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Super Samurai says, I'm waiting for a Riverdale iZombie crossover to add zombies into it. That would actually be really fun, but I don't know if the two properties could do it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's CW and DC connected with CW and Archie comics. So I don't know if that's going to actually run all the way through.
I don't know. Yeah. Was there anything in this episode that we didn't cover that you guys wanted to chat about that maybe we missed it in the chat? But does Betty's dad have green eyes?
I don't know.
Oh. Dahlia, can we get a photo?
Question. Oh my God. I love this. You can look it up and figure it out. That wouldn't be bad. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad, actually, to find out if that's actually...
I mean, we know he's already kind of a villain-esque type character.
Is he really a villain or a victim of circumstance? What he did is something to take care of.
What he did was to take care of his...
No, he has to take care of his family. Okay, I will say this.
He does have the same build. I don't think it's Mr. Cooper.
I'm just saying.
Mr. Cooper's hanging with everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got a dad bod. That shooter didn't have a dad bod. It's just giving the truth.
He had a dad bod.
And he
was not a fit man.
That shooter actually looked like he can run. I don't think Mr. Cooper can run. I don't think so. He just looks like a guy. It's like, well, it happened. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and waddle off to my car and drive away. Like, I don't think it's him. But still, nonetheless, he's so lovable and dopey. But so still, amazing. Nonetheless, you have to think about it. Like, he's a father, and what he did was to protect the family. Now, how he did it was stupid. I will say that. Yeah. Stealing files, and then also sending your kid away. Like, oh, come on, man.
To a home, to like a nunnery.
A nunnery, and then with the boy. What did you do with the boy?
See, look at this face. I don't think it's him.
I don't think it's him.
He's got like blue eyes.
Yeah. And the kind of droop on the sides, it wasn't there.
Could we have the eyes photo pop up again?
Yeah, if we can look at that eye photo.
Oh my God, we'll do it.
Non-stylized photo. That's Photoshop to death.
Oh, that is Photoshop.
Well, that's what they did. That's just what they did in the show.
That's true. He's like, hey, how you guys doing?
Ignore my terrible roots. They're going away on Friday.
What? Somebody said something?
No, I'm saying I just saw myself look at this so closely, and it's just all beautiful. It's fine.
You look amazing. You look amazing. Oh my God, look at you. You're beautiful.
Did we talk about the fact that Cheryl implied that Mrs. Blossom killed Clifford? Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Oh shit.
So yeah, do you think that's what happened?
I wonder.
I kind of think that's what happened.
I think it is. I think
because
it's exactly
I do not think that her mom knew that her husband killed their son.
No.
And if my husband killed my son, pretty sure he'd be dead.
I would. Yeah, you kind of hide that away from me too, and you go ahead and do that. Nope, something's coming down on you.
Oh,
and it's going to be the hammer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, they've both been in that wealthy family business for a real long time. I think Mama probably knew about the drugs.
Oh, come on. I don't think she was oblivious. Because the way that kind of reveal happened, she was like, "There's a lot more, something or blah blah." Concerning the maple, the way she said it.
Yeah, there's more to the maple.
Yeah, exactly. It was so insidious. Like, it was, come on. So I knew. Come on, you knew. But look at that. Look at that face right
Cheryl. There. If I was Cheryl, I would absolutely think my mother killed my father.
Definitely. What else do you think? I mean, come on. You guys all know it.
Yes.
Definitely.
The blue-green eyes can change color depending on clothing and environment. Correct. That's what mine do. A lot of people from further away think I have blue eyes, and they get up close and they're like, oh, no, they're actually green.
Yeah, see?
I'm like, they've always been green.
So, yeah, it does change. It does change. Can we get the eyes of the Black Hood just for a second? Because
you should have it already.
Look at those. You look at that Black Hood and you
I know.
Think to
What?
Like,
Sarah, you're not a natural redhead? I know. Isn't that so shocking?
Funny enough, I am. So take that.
I'm a natural blonde, which is why my roots are real.
They don't match the drapes. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't know. But yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those eyes.
That's not a face I recognize either. Like, I don't recognize those eyebrows. I don't recognize those eyes. Even if they were a different color, I don't recognize this face.
Right? I mean, the crow's feet and the dark underneath the eyes and everything. I don't recognize that face. And the thing is trying to figure out exactly who it is.
It's a red herring. No, it's not.
No, it can't be. No, it's not a red herring. It's someone that we haven't seen before. I think that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And when we do
it's not a main character. I don't think it's a main character.
Nope. But when we find out who it is, it's going to be pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be a retired cop that was done wrong, because why would you then actually be okay with being hired as a mercenary? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, what Carlos comment? What's going on here?
My eyes are very... That's not Carlos. Hold on. What about where Jughead enters the trailer and they have the man that was happy? Yeah, we talked about that. How he walked in, they were like, we beat this guy to get info. He didn't have any info, but we brought him to your trailer to show you that we actually did it. Prince Jughead.
Yeah, pretty much. They were like, your liege.
Yeah.
I have beat this man half to death for you.
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
But
I don't want
that's
to
a
be
perfect
an
example
accessory.
of why Super Chat is important, Carlos, because we almost missed it. If it wasn't for Migdalia, we never would have seen that and rehashed what we had chatted about with
Exactly.
it.
See?
So if anyone wonders what Super Chat is about, it is so that we don't miss things like that.
Right.
Because this, as you've been in the chat tonight, things have been going fast.
Oh, man. And I'm just like...
Work of art wanted it to be chick, but the hooded guy looks a lot older. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way older. This man's like
definitely.
40.
Yeah. So it's like, sorry.
In his 40s.
I don't know. But once again, make sure that you guys do comment after we're done with your theories on what do you think is going to happen throughout the season. And if you happen to think you know who the Black Hood is, leave that in the comments as well.
To win this.
Yes, you'll be able to win this.
But you gotta wait until this video is over.
Exactly.
You'll put it in the real comments, not the live chat comments.
It's pretty good.
This is me leaving comments.
Yeah, this is how I type, actually.
You were wondering.
But no, I mean, it's a pretty good road to Riverdale. It's pretty good. You'll get a lot of stuff. You get stuff from Archie's comic, Jughead's personal comic on his own, or whatever.
I know. I've been looking at
Betty
these
and
too.
Veronica.
Well, if I just breathe on it, would you want it then?
Would you guys? Oh my God, she breathes on it, guys. It's now it costs
sign it.
so
We
much.
could sign it if you want us to sign it, but we didn't do anything with this. We just do this after show for you guys.
Reggie and me.
We love Riverdale.
Yeah.
You love Riverdale, and we love chatting with you guys about Riverdale. Daniel, do you have anything else you want to talk about with this tonight's episode of the season opener of Riverdale?
No, I mean, I changed my rating from 3.5 to 3.75.
You joined me?
I mean, yeah, I joined you.
In the 0.25?
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't a 4, it wasn't a 5, but it wasn't.
It was
really,
almost
really
a 4.
bad. Yeah, it was so close.
It was so close. I don't like to give first episodes a 5 because it's got to have somewhere to go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely. But I mean, it's possible, but still, it just wasn't. Not for today.
Well then, thank you for chatting with me.
Hey, well, I appreciate chatting.
Thank you for helping us with our first episode of season 2 of Gingerdale Community College morning announcements.
Yes.
I thank you guys for chatting with us, and thank you, Larry, for the super chat.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out to you, Larry, and shout out to everybody that was here. I appreciate it.
And all you new faces, tell your friends, share this video. We're here every week, every Wednesday at 9:30, talking Riverdale.
Talking Riverdale right here at Gingerdale.
And Daniel, where can people find you next?
Oh, well, next, I don't know. I think the anime super chat, which is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You can also kind of find me every once in a while showing up on the horror.
What's after the anime chat tomorrow, Daniel?
Oh, well, you know, it's weird enough. There's this one show that's after it, and I think it's called Marvel?
Nope.
No?
That's not what it's called.
No, it's not Marvel. You know what it is? It's DC, baby.
What's
That's
it called?
Right. It's called The Watchtower.
Holla.
You see, you get that? Because JLA, they're in the Watchtower, but we're actually watching,
like the
we're better than everyone, so we're watching from a tower.
I'm channeling my inner Finn.
Nice.
My inner Jeremy Jordan.
Nice. See? So, I mean, we'll be on the Watchtower. I'll definitely be there, and I can't wait for it.
You'll be on Power Rangers on Saturday, too.
Oh, yeah.
I know your schedule better than you do.
She does. But no, that's where you can find me, and I'll be excited to be here. It's that hashtag show. I can talk about nerd stuff. I can talk about it with you guys, so that's what counts.
Yeah, and where can they find you on social media?
Oh, shoot. You can find me on most social media as Battlestar Galactica, except for Twitter. On Twitter, you got to find me as that hashtag BSG, because Battlestar Galactica was too much.
No, you know what happens.
Yeah. And what about you? Where are you going to be?
Well, I will be here at Gingerdale every Wednesday with this knucklehead at 9:30. Tomorrow, I will be on the Watchtower, also at 9:30. And you can find me on Tuesday nights with Migdalia and Daniel and some other fun peeps. Ernie might be there for that hashtag horror picture show. It is only a special segment, guys. We're only doing it for the Halloween season. But if you guys love it, maybe we'll keep it around a little longer. I know, share that with your friends.
Yeah.
And that's where I'll be. And you can find me on all social media platforms at Rogue-tastic, like Rogue the X-Man and Fantastic. Rogue-tastic.
Love it.
That's how I roll. But guys, thank you so much. Remember, please, to comment for the contest and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the share button.
That's right.
And make sure so that you're subscribed to that hashtag show to keep up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Nailed it.
We're out.
Bye. Those are really great announcements.